Hi everyone, it's Soccer Aid on Sunday and I for one can't wait for it. But we're not here to talk about that in today's video. In today's video we're going to talk about release dates and how it's getting on my nerves that we're not getting release dates for certain important things. So, the first important thing that we haven't got a release date for yet is the Resident Evil 2 Remake. Now, I know that E3 is next week. It starts on the 12th of June, and I think it goes on until the 14th of June. So, it seems like there will be a Resident Evil 2 trailer during E3, and in that trailer, I'll probably say the release date. We don't know what day the Capcom segment is going to be on. So if anybody knows that information, please comment below this video. But yeah, the point is, I think it's outrageous the amount of time that we've had to wait for a release date for this game. I think this game was first announced back in 2015, for Christ's sake. Anyway, moving on, and The Man in the High Castle. Of course, it got that Season 3 trailer, didn't it? But we still have no confirmation on when the release date is going to be for Season 3. Will it even be this year, or will it be next year? We just have to wait and see. I mean, apparently Silver and Black, it doesn't even have a release date anymore. Because they want to get the script right, apparently. Absolutely spot on right. But to be honest, I reckon that's just an excuse because, they don't want to cock up these two brilliant characters. And also, they want to see how Venom does. Because if Venom's really successful, then they'll probably go ahead with the Silver and Black movie. But if Venom's a flop, then they probably won't go ahead with Silver and Black. Now, I've said this many times before, that they have to get Black Cat's personality absolutely right, and they have to get Silver Sable's personality absolutely right as well. And they have to get their costumes absolutely right as well. I'm not saying they have to be exactly identical to the comics, but it's got to be at least a little bit similar for it to be badass. Anyway, Kenobi, a Star Wars story. Will this be out in 2020? I mean, I know it's too early days for a trailer yet, but you could at least, say that the film is going to come out in 2020, couldn't you? Maybe they're waiting to see how Solo does, in the box office, because Solo is still playing in cinemas at the moment. Oh, Old Republic at the moment is getting bloody ridiculous with the release dates. So, are we supposed to get Darkseid's Jason Wilson coming back in June? Meaning this month? If so, they better get a move on, because June has already started. This is the 4th of June today. So, you would have thought that they would have at least put a tweet on Twitter about it. To tease her return. I'm expecting, Kira and Lord Scourge to return, either the end of July or the start of August. So, where in that time period between June and July is Jason going to come back then? Maybe they'll just like make Jason come back at the same time as Kara and Scourge. Who knows? But it's getting fucking ridiculous now. Like we have no idea when the new expansion's going to be out either. Is it going to be like at Christmas time? But to be honest, like I wish like the new expansion was out now, really, because like there's hardly nothing to do at the moment. Like because it's just endless like Love Islands on the telly. Like well, starting tonight, and it's going to go on for 8 weeks or more. So, and then like at the same time, there's just going to be like loads of football on the telly with the World Cup and whatnot. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love football, but well, I detest Love Islands because it's full of like thickos. But anyway, we're not going too much into that territory in this video. I mean, like, like in the UK, like Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out in August because of the World Cup. Like, so like absurd. Like, I mean, but in a way, I suppose it's kind of good because otherwise there wouldn't be any interesting films coming out in August. So, anyway, going back to Resident Evil 2, and apparently they're changing Claire's costume. Now, why do this? It's pointless. Her original costume was awesome. Like, why change something that good? Like, okay, maybe I'll be fine with it if she's still showing her legs. But if she's not, then I'll have something to say. Like, because what, are you just going to put her in jeans like she was in Code Veronica? Like, what the fuck's... What are you planning to do, Capcom? Also, BioWare, what the fuck are you planning to do? Because you're not even going to be at E3 this year. Just like the MCU's... Sorry, the MCU's not going to be at Comic-Con. I can understand that because, like, obviously they don't want to reveal too much because it'll be like massive spoilers and whatnot. Like even like at this stage, even the titles of the films are spoilers. And yes, we're still waiting for that Euromanga Sensei. Sorry, we're still waiting for the Euromanga Sensei OVA, where the characters are apparently at a music festival. There's still no bloody release date for this. Like, when is it going to fucking happen? And basically, at the moment, I'm collecting the World Cup sticker collection. So, I've actually made my very own sticker of Natalia Poklonskaya. Now, she's a politician in Russia. She's part of the United Russia Party, which is the same party that Putin is a part of. So, yeah, I think she's a very intelligent woman, and I think she's very beautiful. So, I'll just leave you with this. Well, I say there's nothing to do this summer, but there is really, because you can still watch like some football matches. You're probably not going to watch all of them, because that would get boring, wouldn't it? After a while. Well, it was for me anyway. Like, but you can still like watch like movies this summer, like Jurassic World 2 and Incredibles 2 and Mission Impossible Fallout. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like the entries are for the summer, like they aren't as good as the entries that we had at the beginning of the year. What with the likes of Black Panther and Avengers: Infinity War, if you count April as the beginning of the year. I do. When somebody says the beginning of the year to me, I think January, February, March, April. Then it's like, then like the middle of the year is like May, June, July, August. And then the end of the year is September, October, November, December. I mean, that's how my mind works. That's how my mind processes it. I mean, I don't know if you necessarily agree with me, but sorry, I'm going off on the tangent now. But thanks for watching today's video, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Sorry, I did say that I would leave you with this sticker, so I'm keeping my promise.